This is sometimes what my Saturday nights look like at 1 a.m. I'm high as a kite, and I'm watching 9 minutes of big Nikita Zadorov hits. And I came to the conclusion that I think I have never wanted a bad player, to be better than I want Nikita Zadorov. Like, I want him to be a good Bruin so bad. But, like, there's nothing I can look at from either the numbers or what I've watched this season to be like, yeah, and he is good. And you're not paying attention to this. Like, everything is not good. And everyone's saying, oh, he's built for the playoffs. He's going to bring that muscle that the Bruins need in the playoffs. I friggin' hope so. Because what he really should be is a poor man's Zdeno Chara. And what he actually is a homeless man's Zdeno Chara. Like, he's not even close. But he should be like this big physical force who can move the puck a little bit and can just clean out the front of the net. And he really doesn't do any of those things particularly well this year. He's still a big force. He lays out some hits, but not nearly the rate that he used to. And he's 6'6" and 250. Like, that guy should be a monster, a maniac. You should be afraid to go into his corner. He should be clearing out the front of that net. And he's not. And he leads the league in penalty minutes. And there are a lot of 2-minute minors, trippings, clippings, hookings, not 5-minute fighting majors. He's as bad a puck mover as he's been in his entire career this year. He has already hit his career high in giveaways. He's only played 51 games. He's got 31 games left. And he's already hit his career high in giveaways. Last year, he only gave it away 32 times in 75 games. He has more than doubled that. 73 giveaways in 51 games. It's his career high by 12. The guy kind of sucks, man. He kind of sucks, and I really want him to be good. I've never had this conundrum, I don't think, to this level with the Bruins, right? There are some guys that we make into kind of cult heroes, right? Be it, Nathan Horton, or Gregory Campbell was one of my favorite Bruins growing up. But they were good. Like, they were good players. They did their job. They played their roles well. Yeah, Gregory Campbell's a third or fourth liner, but he always did his part. He was never a negative for them. In fact, it was the best fourth line they've had in my lifetime. But Zadorov doesn't even do that, man. And, I give him some benefit of the doubt because I know what he can be. But shit, man, I'm watching that 9-minute compilation, and he's just body bagging these guys, man. And I'm thinking, boy, if they're going into a playoff series with the Panthers in round 1, and you know what? They're going to get swept. They might win a game. But if Nikita Zadorov is just tossing guys in the spin cycle, I'm okay with that. That's at least a moral victory. That's at least something I could cheer for, with Zadorov just knocking Kachuk and Bennett into next week and fighting guys. I'm in on that. If you're not going to do anything else for me, I'm in on that. But that's a bit too much to ask for as well. Oh, what a bummer, dude. Because, he's never going to be Chara, but you're starting to see now, as was my red flag going into this year, why he's on organization number 6 at age 29. Because he just doesn't give a lot to you. And there's no one that I've wanted to be successful more as a Bruin and has failed as miserably as Nikita Zadorov so far. Maybe he does just turn it up in the playoffs. But this should have been a perfect placement for him, right? He's not your number 1 defenseman. He's not even your number 2 defenseman. You could argue he's not even third, even when he's at his best. You have guys that can move the puck, right? Lindholm, Lohrei, even for his struggles this year. McAvoy can sometimes do it, although he's on the IR. And both, McAvoy and Lindholm, when they're out there and healthy, they're good two-way defensemen. All I need for Zadorov is to just be the net mouth cleaner. That's what I need from him. It would help if he had a good slap shot the way that Chara did, but not even that. If he can clear out the net, the front of the net on defense, and maybe even be a net front presence on a power play when they did with Chara a little bit, like, to me, that is so more than enough, and be the most intimidating damn guy on the ice. Can you do that for me? Amazingly, he's a plus 12. Amazingly. He's been out. Someone had, it was Connor from Inside the Rink doing the post-game show with Matt Barry and Smitty and those guys, was saying that, like, he's been on the ice for more empty net goals than any Bruin this season. And so that would aid towards his plus 12. But 103 penalty minutes leads the league. Yep. More penalty minutes than he had in 54 games with Vancouver last year. And he's only played 51 with the Bruins this year. Oh, man, I just want him to be good. I just really, really want him to be good. And he's a far cry from 2017-18 when he blocked 106 shots. He ain't doing that. Although he has blocked 69 this year. Very nice. I can tell that Nikita Zadorov is like one step away from being like a Bruins cult hero of yesteryear, because there's not many of those guys. Big, tough, physical, just beating the crap out of you, standing up for your teammates. There's not a lot of those guys in the league anymore. We're trying to weed those out. And by we, I mean Gary Bettman and the sport are trying to weed those guys out. Nikita Zadorov can be a Bruins legend if he's just a little bit of a better player and lays out some more of that wood, some more of that 6'6", 250. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Can Nikita Zadorov be a Bruins cult hero if he just steps it the fuck up a little bit? Be sure to like and subscribe. We're live on YouTube every day at high noon Eastern time, 11 a.m. Central, and then wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you to Pete Souza. Thank you to Zach Burke. I'm Cam Stewart. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for stopping by. And if you like this video, be sure to give us a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a ton. You can follow me on Twitter here for some more outrageous Boston sports takes coming to you every weekday at noon Eastern time. And then after that, wherever you get your podcasts.
We are Rogue Media Sports.